welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow, where we discuss everything and anything as it concerns you and me. And today is not going to be an exception. My name is David, and I'm your host. Like you know, I never ever do this alone. We'd like to discuss, rub minds, share ideas, and, see things from different perspectives. I'm not doing it alone, like I said before. To my left, I have the one,
How many times will we argue about this to your left? There's a woman to your right. Start with your
I'm
right.
breaking the status quo.
Don't they break status?
I'm breaking the status quo. They say ladies first. What happened to men? Women die.
So this is how you want to get baby, baby. She'll be opening the door for you to enter inside.
I don't mind. I don't mind being babied.
No vex.
Welcome to the show, Mr. This is how you want to get babe. Mr. David is on the set.
Sorry,
Fine
boy David is
fine
on
boy
the
David, FBD.
My God.
And again, we have the beautiful, delectable, someone else's asset on the show.
It's prop. Everything is prop.
Welcome to the show, Mercy.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. So today, we are going to be discussing something not so far from every African family. And what is that thing? We all have that one uncle that we look forward to after we graduate to submit our CVs to, that will settle our life with his connections. Or we have that family member. If you don't have, you have a friend that has that family member that is allegedly stinkingly rich, allegedly with a little evidences here and there. So the question is, how much should we feel entitled to another person's wealth or assets, so to speak, even if we are tied by blood? How much is too much? Should we be expectant of anything, or we should not be? Mercy, let me start with you.
It's okay to be expectant.
Okay.
I feel like entitlement is strong.
Entitlement is a strong word.
It's a strong word. Entitlement is like you have full rights.
Yeah, shouldn't I feel like I have a right to my brother's wealth?
Did you work for it?
If I am under and he is above.
Did you work for it?
Did
you sweat for it?
I didn't work for it, I didn't sweat for it, but my blood sweat for it.
Is it the same blood on the tree of it?
It's the same. If you run a DNA, we share almost predominantly the same properties now, is it not? So
it's okay to expect it, but don't feel too entitled.
My brother is.
It's your brother. Your brother can turn.
And I'm not even a thousandaire.
Your brother can turn against you.
What?
Your brother is just brother. He go marry, get ring. That's the end. You're not going to have. You might not have.
His wife
ties
is
any longer. I'm not saying his wife.
When you say he go marry,
he might marry and then nothing of his own family, his own immediate family.
I knew him before he met the woman that he made a family.
Sorry, he loves his woman.
That's true now. I knew him before he met whoever it is that he met. I took what's the word? If he's my elder brother, I ran most of the errands for him. If he's my younger brother, I protected him from bullies and stuff in school. So, brother, there's the kind of service I've rendered to you, both of you, either elder or younger. Growing up, I deserve it, and I think I love it. I think I'm entitled to it. Is it bad to have that thought that I am entitled to something from you?
It's not bad to have the thoughts.
So say the way you are now. I have a background knowledge, a little bit about your personal life. You're the first daughter. Your younger brother, you're making, and he's like, that perfume, don't take it anywhere. I'm taking it out tomorrow. I want to use it. So you shouldn't feel entitled to it.
No, you shouldn't feel entitled to it. If you ask me, I'll give you. No, I'm going to take it. It's here.
So money now, and he feels, come on. What's her name? Auntie Mercy, Sister Mercy, that is... Mommy told us the salary she's getting every month. So next week I'll call her. I need about 200,000. She should be able to do 250, but let's say 200. And he just calls you that. How far, Auntie Mercy, Sister Mercy? How you doing? You know what? Next week I need 200,000 for what? And what do you mean for what? You have this money. Send the 200,000. What's your problem? How would you feel about that?
You know the very funny thing. These are my brothers' act. Hello, I need 10K. Sharp.
Sharp.
Where do you think I have 10K? But you see, for me, I have a very good rapport with my brothers. So even if I will look for the money, I'll source out the money.
Okay.
But when it's like, you must give me, are you not my blood? Don't you have money?
And that's
Don't
how
you?
we do in Africa.
And I'm not going to give you.
We watch a lot of those
You are making a
movies
request. I'm
in
working.
Hollywood. Them Genevieve, them when we were growing up, and them in Edo, and then this woman, there used to be the evil stepmother.
Patience.
Patience Osonko, what's her name? How she used to, how she used to do a lot of those. Go to the village. Your brother is doing well. You are not doing well, Avi. Kill him. You get, so we've seen a lot of it. It is in Africa. What you are saying is it is wrong. We should stop.
It is wrong to be entitled.
It is wrong. Fine boy David, you are awful quiet. Are you the entitled one?
Who knows?
Okay, what's your take on the issue? This one that you are breathing in and breathing
He's
out.
a firstborn too now, so yeah.
Okay, so you might know what it feels for someone to be entitled to your assets. You have brothers now.
I have responsibilities.
Do you have brothers?
Yes.
Shirts and shoes
Like I
go
said,
missing.
responsibilities. Yes.
Shirts and shoes go missing.
Yeah, sure.
Wristwatches go missing.
Sure.
So how do you feel about it?
If actually you're entitled to help these people.
You have the
to
responsibility to help.
You have the responsibility to help.
Exactly.
But are they entitled to your
No, no.
assets?
What
They are
do you mean I have the
entitled to your
responsibility
help.
to help?
You have the responsibility to help now.
What did I have different in life? As
If
to
it's
them?
not, it's not
We
what,
go- we bo-
it's
we
not
grew
what,
up in the same
it's not
situation.
what
They
did I
sent
have
me to school.
different.
They sent
Calm
you to
down.
school. So why women?
It's not what you have different.
Mm.
Okay, your luck shine your luck for their face now.
Waiting
If I-
do their own luck.
That one no shine no call. Make you the drive Benz, make they enter
Not
Okada.
everybody will even shine.
Where they enter Uber.
You be paying
I
for the
know
Uber.
buy car for you.
You be paying. No, I'm not saying you should even buy a car. What I mean you are entitled to help is that you don't see way. Sorry, I don't know how to speak pidgin. You don't see way. Show them way now.
In
Is
that
it a
sense, yes.
responsibility.
Yes, it
or I
is.
can choose not to. Who defines it as
no.
a responsibility?
Let's add more ground to this.
Mm.
Your own direct siblings,
Eh,
Abi,
no.
it is your responsibility to make sure they are cared for. In a way of even caring for your responsibilities, let's say you're opportunity to go to school.
Mhm.
On their own ends, you can send them to school to make a living for themselves.
Okay.
Do you know that sending them to school is going to only move them from being liabilities to assets to you? Now that
Educated.
they are now assets, they can bring in things from their end.
Mm.
But now they are just uneducated
And
people
even if
around. They
bring
don't
in-
have
if
enlightenment.
They bring in things.
Mhm.
It's not for me, David.
It will not be for you asking. They will just this is my brother now. He's doing his birthday. Let me give him this now. That is as simple as that.
It's not like I needed it before. So,
All this money where you never make the entire head. I don't understand.
No, I'm trying to play devil's advocate because if the way we see it now, people see it as a really, really big problem. You hear some people conversations at bus stops, conversations in seeming in front of the house in the evening when you are passing your street, and I hear one big bellied man talking about how his brother is wicked.
A big bellied man.
You know how they do, probably drinking beer outside the house in the evening, moonlit night. His brother is very wicked. How will he should just buy him a bus. He should be using to drive from one location to another, and his brother is not doing it. Is that entitlement?
Chill, that even begs the question. What did you do with the first help that they sent?
Thank you.
In assumption that you have not, let's work with the assumption.
That he has not been helped at
Never
all.
been helped before.
And
And then
then
we can hold him accountable for not helping. He's a wicked person.
Why should I help?
Why shouldn't you help is the question. Shay,
Be-
you said this person is your
What if-
you know what
What
Messi
if-
said?
what if
You know what Messi said?
Uh-huh.
You walked.
Uh-huh.
The hands I used to work,
Uh-huh.
the mind I used to work,
Uh-huh.
you have them.
wait,
Work
I
too.
didn't. I did not say you can't help.
Eh.
But hold on. Yes, I'm sticking to what I said.
Okay.
They are
Walk
not
too.
entitled.
But for the fact that maybe that was the first time and he has not helped at all,
Mm.
there could be an underlying reason.
Mhm.
Maybe he's not killed his mother.
What
You see what man do that?
We're in Africa.
Now they watch Nigerian film. Now why? Because
You
after
grew
that,
up watching it now. You
I
know
know.
what?
No,
You
there
know what
could be
them
an
kind of
underlying
doing
cause.
At all.
Part of one of the things that makes that one of the things that pops up in this conversation now is them kind of your style. You say you beg your brother,
Sacrifice.
beg your brother. I know Greek help you. Before you know,
my God.
Subarus, you can carry
That's
their.
Red candles everywhere.
You see, there was one that he said, bring your sister, and you have money, and he was like, great
My
one.
sister.
Is it just my sister? What of my friends?
I know.
So that type of desperation sometimes is born out of the fact that I saw your brother yesterday at the bus stop. He almost splashed water on me with this very fine Benz. I've forgotten the brand. He said, yeah, it's my brother. He even gave me 10,000. And you are begging me for 3,000 today. I don't understand. How do you tell that kind of person what's going on? My brother doesn't feel like he should
See,
help me.
Let's now say that this person is wicked.
The
Because
rich
the
one in
rich
the
Yes,
one.
he's
family.
a wicked person. Because
Mhm.
there's no how you are rich and you be stingy to your own immediate family. If it's extended, fine, I understand that.
Did you say
extended
there's no
is
how
to-
you be rich
and
and
you
you
be
be stingy to
to
your
your own.
Ah God.
Exactly.
raised
They
you,
just
no,
be
see
pusher.
this.
No, now okay,
this beautiful
okay.
mind.
Let's
By the
say
way, they-
let's say your background is not good like that. Eh?
I've heard
So
of
because
brothers
of- I
locking each
get-
other up in the police station.
I get your back. That means the background is not good. Maybe there was something at home. and
Maybe they didn't grow up
they-
together.
Exactly.
Blah blah
the
blah.
background is not really that good. Me, that my background is good.
Mm.
How many millions am I making? I sit down one day and I will just get a call. Money that I cannot cough out in 1 week. Somebody will just come here and say you need that kind of money. And I will ask you what you want to use the money for. You now tell me you want to use it for frivolities. I will break down your frivolities
You
down
know,
to 5,000 naira.
What David just said, I don't know if you know this audio on online. He says, we are making money, you are sleeping. I don't know if you've heard it before.
If you can finish it, maybe.
It's I've forgotten how the audio goes. You think we are playing, you are making money, you are sleeping. Okay, this is the beginning of the audio. Someone says, I hope they use this thing for something good. And the next thing so this one was like his mother or father making money in the UK or anywhere in Europe and about to send money home and says, I hope they use this thing for something good. And the money gets to the child is in the club. We are making money, you are sleeping. That kind of thing is part of what we're talking about entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Some people believe because you are abroad or you have a upper hand, you can't tell me. Say for instance, I have some friends that their siblings are abroad and they send them a certain money, and the next thing is, thank you, but shouldn't he have sent more? I know how much he's making now. That thought normally bust my head.
I don't know.
That which kind of entitlement is this in Africa? Because you know what the person. There was one day I needed something from somebody, and this person, I know how to be. I'm very I know how to what's the word? Feel
Empathetic, yes.
the pain of other people. I just told her she's like my godmother. I didn't expect much. And then that day after I told her that year, she then sent me about 40. She said she doesn't have money for the price I'm talking. And then she told me how her siblings are home in Nigeria here. Mm-hmm. She had to set up business here. Immediately, I had moved from my own problem to discussing how she's coping. Because I genuinely felt like, oh, she might need someone to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
Then she said, you are still using that account now. What I can send, I will send it. Then I saw 40 out of the blues. I was like, oh, thank you. I was so grateful. I went in excitement, told my friend, oh, hey, thank God. But shouldn't she have sent more? She know it can.
Kelly said she doesn't have.
No, like
didn't
the
even
friend.
know. I
The
want-
friend
Okay,
knows,
okay.
yeah.
That shouldn't she have sent more? And I'm like, what do you mean? Shouldn't she have
That
sent
sense
more?
more.
I didn't contribute 1 minute to her working hours. I'm not staying in the cold with her. I'm not surviving the, shove.
Because
I'm
you
not.
don't
I'm not
jam.
shoveling snow off the driveway. I'm not
Oh
trying to
my
do.
God.
And this person, in the benevolence of her heart, out of nowhere, just gave me this. and you just felt okay. You know the exchange rate. You know how much you might be making.
You
per
don't
month.
run,
You
calculate.
get.
Do
And that thing,
calculus.
why I'm saying so, it is a thing over here in this part of the world. People believe that he's working in so oil company now. How will he give you just 50K for your naming? Is he not your brother? Does he know how much rice is? And that thing is popular. So the question now is, should we find a way to open the conversation to stop this thing? Because people are growing with it. People are even passing it on to their children. That your uncle is also place. You see, I told him to give me, see what he gave me. When people grow up, you better don't be like that. In a way, they've communicated entitlement into the soul of that child. When that one too grows up now, is David is working in a TV station and he says he don't have money. What? You know that kind of thing.
I don't know. I've built an atmosphere where nobody knows the exact amount I make.
Is that the way to go? Should we be hiding the
I
exact
don't know.
amount?
I don't know. Like, you have an idea.
But
Only
you
one
won't know
person
the
has close to.
I think I
because
go with the person.
I think you should. Yeah, sometimes she runs my account. And it's not.
What-
Sorry.
What trust? I don't even know my man.
I'm a granite, man. Go on, please.
I mean,
I
cashew
want
nuts.
compliment. I mean, I
you
sabi wetin
of
dey
all
make.
people.
Oh yeah.
This is
You
looking
know-
for
you
I
know-
don't run his account,
Cashew
sha.
nut wey sweet. Maybe that. So yeah, I don't. Nobody knows how much I make, Abi.
Mhm.
There are sometimes where I just come up with a massive project, and then I don't know if you know me. I spend money like if. someone
Yeah,
that
I think
doesn't
I have
sense.
a vague
Mhm.
idea of how you.
Spend money like someone that
You
doesn't
are
have
a
sense.
biza.
I just one time I can decide to spend this kind of money, and my mommy knows how much I get paid in a particular place,
Mm.
Abi. So she will now wait. She'll be like, "How long have you saved this money?"
It
and I'm like,
exceeds-
I decided to do this thing yesterday, and I need to get this thing done. And she will, "Where did you get this money from? What are you doing?" And I said, God is faithful, oh. That's it.
Because
No,
I
no,
he
no
has time
specific.
for me.
That's all.
no specific.
No specifics. That is all.
So in a way to combat it now, so we should not let people be known specifics.
I feel like people show a lot of. You do a lot of showing. Truth to be told, people do a lot of showing.
Extravagant
Because
lifestyle.
I feel like if you have this kind of money to build this kind of house, get this kind of car, even if you saved over time,
Tone down.
you
on
cannot
what you-
tell me that you saved 10 years before you built this house.
People will
I
put
don't
two
know.
and two together.
I understand that people can save 10 years to build the house, but
Mm.
you can't tell me that you saved 10 years and you know that as the years are counting, money is increasing on a lot of things. So you cannot tell me that you saved 10 years to now come and build a house in 2 months. It's not possible.
So what David is saying now is, we should find a way to hide,
One,
to reduce the expectation,
no, they too show yourself now.
and that would be very hard in Africa.
It's not oh.
It's hard though.
You
It's
say
not,
it's
it's not
not,
like
though.
it's,
It's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. You want to show that I have made it.
I'm
I have
doing
arrived.
well.
You want to show that you have made it.
No, you want to show
like,
that I'm
no
doing
one has
well.
that impulse.
No,
to,
I mean I can
I'm
show that.
doing
well.
I will
okay,
always
if you
tell you
come
that
for a
I'm doing
family
well.
that the
Uh-huh.
background they don't make it, they
Uh-huh.
don't.
And
in
God
fact,
has
God now
tripled your
bless you,
fortune.
single you out of maybe 6 generations.
Mm.
Ha.
They say
Everywhere go pizza.
you don't dey enter 7th generation. God can't help you.
They should.
You know, you go like show them say I don't break the course.
I don't break ambo.
They should.
But with what you've said, the takeaway is, realistically speaking, one of the ways to deal with it is just don't flaunt your
Too much.
your
In fact,
your worth.
to
Don't
even
flaunt
put, to
it.
even put sugar in that thing, you guys just said, if I go for a family meeting
Mm,
and let's say we want to raise ₦1 million,
mm.
I have this thing sitting in my account comfortably. Bah and la, you will not hear from my mouth.
150K. That's
Everybody,
all I can afford.
exactly.
You don't get. You know that
Not,
this
don't
hand
worry,
is
I'll
not
take care
strong
of
enough.
everything.
Exactly. You will come and be like, oh, is it ₦2 million? No problem. And you send in their front. You send the money like that, and you feel like they will not feel
Someone
like
will
there's
come behind and tell you how.
How his father's
About
wife has
7
died.
years.
No.
Uncle's
This one is
auntie.
family meeting. You and your, let's say, you have
after
a.
do that
After
display,
paying money,
afterwards,
you
of
come
course,
and say,
somebody will
his
come
father-in-law
behind
has
I was in the
cancer.
area
Ah.
and see me, I can't greet
You
you.
say,
This is
oh,
where you get
Oh,
greet you.
chim.
You go come
Oh,
begin
chim.
sob.
Oh, chill.
The subs, yeah.
Oh,
David. And I saw you,
it's
bro.
it's even good if you this guy is like, okay, we've raised 600, Abby. Okay, let me see what I can do.
No,
You
I
send
don't
this-
feel like, let me see what I can do. If it's a family meeting, how much can everyone raise?
Do you get
Share it according to their capability. Okay, you can
Until
bring
they start looking at
150.
you that me that I own a school, you that I own petrol station. Is it the same thing
Do
we are
they know?
supposed to pay?
Like you said.
Ah.
Do they know?
That you can only hide your means so far now.
no, you
Yeah.
can.
You can
Well,
only-
so because I own land now, I will go and be showcasing the.
Oh, I have.
See my land though.
Like,
No,
like,
now.
yeah,
Now.
So to wrap up now,
I
what
bet,
we
I
are
bet.
saying is, fine, entitlement is bad.
Yeah.
One.
On an individual basis, try to cut down on how much you expect from people that you didn't contribute actively to their wealth.
There's somebody I contributed and I
Then-
gave of his money.
Then for you that you are doing well and you understand, read the
Render
room. Read the room. Obviously, you'll be rendering help, but it can never be enough.
Can be-
So you read the room. Don't go to family meeting and say that cow is small. Come and go and buy. I saw they are selling one cow out there now. Just buy it now. Now you sure? Don't worry.
You're
Just
ready
buy.
to fund the wholesale.
You are triggering some people, and you will get the response you are looking for.
Thick and curvy
So
response like
wisdom is profitable to direct. God will help us. Thank you, Mercy, for joining on this episode.
you, David.
Devo, as usual,
Fine boy,
Wow.
you and your cynics.
What
Thank
did you
for
What did you
joining
do to my partner?
to your.
My partner.
who is
So
your
you don't want
partner?
me here?
Who is my? You don't know my partner?
There are no two partners, so be specific.
No, now my partner on the show now.
Okay, beautiful.
Stop knowing two partners.
She's not available.
So you don't want me here?
No, thank
Don't-
you.
chasing
so
me.
much.
Me, I love your
Wow.
presence here.
Mhm.
I love it with respect. I'm not crossing my boundary because there's obviously a ring around you to push.
You said I
anybody.
ring around.
It's prop actually, but
I hear you,
Now, so she
Mercy.
go dey talk prop
Thank
now.
you
no.
guys for joining
Shall
us
invite us to your
on
wedding?
this episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow. Like we always say, follow us across all social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow. From us here now, it's bye for now.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.